Raphael, thank you. Well, we are giving you a backstage pass to a musical about what happens after wishes come true.
It's called Into the Woods, and you can enjoy it this Thursday at the Players Circle Theater in Fort Myers. It's part of the all-student summer production. We're here with some of the cast members. You guys look great, and the director, Kimberly. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about the musical for those who aren't familiar with it.
Yeah, of course. Into the Woods is a retelling of classic fairy tales you may all know. It's we've got Little Red Riding Hood, we've got Jack from Jack and the Beanstalk, we have Cinderella, we have a baker and baker's wife, and our witch. And basically, it's the first act is what happens when you get your wish. They're all, it's more the classic tales and what you expect. And then Act 2 is what happens after and the consequences of getting what you want. And, it's Stephen Sondheim. And if you're not familiar with Stephen Sondheim, his lyrics and music are very challenging, but it's very deep. I mean, there's all the characters are three-dimensional rather than like the storybook characters you're used to.
Got it. So you kind of get a different take on some of these characters we all know and love.
Absolutely.
Well, and I wanted to ask, what is it like, for those who's wearing a mic, I guess, right?
These three.
What's it like stepping into, that kind of role, knowing a character maybe from another performance and having to kind of bring that to Into the Woods?
Oh, wow, yeah. I wasn't too familiar with the story of the baker and the baker's wife and the witch until I started getting into Sondheim and Into the Woods. I'm a big Sondheim fan, so I love Into the Woods. I think stepping into it, it's been such a dynamic change as how a contemporary play or musical would be. I think it's very much more classical and also helps you go dive deeper into how to do very high big energy scenes and then also find some truth in that as well. I think for the witch, in the first act especially, she's very old and her voice is very different and she's much more evil and demanding, but then when she changes into the second act, she's much more it's a much more deep and emotional and raw appearance that she gives more to the audience.
We talked a lot about, digging deeper than the obvious surface level of the characters. And we worked on character analysis sheets because, like I said, the writing is so rich. It's not just a light fairy tale. Sondheim gives you some really special hints and Easter eggs and things. So I think audience will love it. It's something for everybody, truly.
Very cool. And what a great way to spend the summer, really diving into these characters. And anyone else want to add anything about the experience?
Yeah, are you at least having fun, right?
Yeah.
That's a big part of it, right?
Yes.
This has been, I think, probably the hardest show I've ever worked on, but it's also been the most rewarding because the music is very hard. It's the most difficult music I've ever had to sing. But once you learn it and once you fully understand it, there's so much depth to it and there's so much to play with, as an actor, that you don't normally get. Normally it's very surface level and they're telling you what's happening, but that's not what Sondheim does. He just sort of shows you natural behavior.
Awesome. So how can somebody go watch this if they want to?
Well, we open on Thursday and we run for 2 weeks. So you've got 10 chances from the 30th through the 9th to come and check us out.
Very cool. Would you say it's a family-friendly show?
Yeah, I would say it's family-friendly, right, Gavin?
Yeah, it's a very warm-hearted show. There's lots of good moments. There's a lot of comedy. There's a drama. It's a whole bunch of good moments for the entire family to enjoy.
Yeah, and obviously you get a nice costume array to.
That's right. You've got a little bit of
feast for
everything.
the eyes.
It's a great way to kind of wrap up the summer. In this hot weather, sometimes people are looking for something to do inside, and what a great way to end the summer.
Yeah, we're all happy. We Players Circle Studio at Players Circle Theater is a new education program, and so we're bringing as much as we can to enrich the cultural landscape of Southwest Florida. That's our goal.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Check it out. I can tell you guys have been working really hard on this. So excited to see it come to life.
Yes, thank you.
And of course, you can get tickets to the show from the website that you see on your screen right now. Again, it starts this Thursday at the Players Circle. You've got 10 chances to see it. That's in Fort Myers. It's going till August 9th.
All right, thanks again, guys.